He brings together both technical and personal skills that I think are just remarkable. His supervisor from Russell Investments said that Oscar brings together patience, kindness, and skills in a way that no other employee that she has brought to their job at Russell. In class, he led by example, and that's why he's your speaker here today. Oscar Alvarado. Oscar.
Thank you, John. Good afternoon. My name is Oscar Alvarado, and on behalf of Class of July 2014, I would love to say welcome. We are pleased to have our colleagues, mentors, families, friends, and corporate partners in one room today as we embark on a new beginning filled with successful futures. I would like to share a story with you all today, a story that defines the overall impact of the Year Up program. The most incredible experiences in life are that of the unknown, a feeling of questionable situations that test not just your knowledge, but strength as an individual, both physically and emotionally. I came to the United States at the age of 10. I had left my country, El Salvador, behind with my mother, my father, and my 14-year-old sister. My eldest sister, who had been like a second mother to me, had to be left behind due to her pregnancy. I felt incredible guilt to leave such a wonderful sister behind. She has supported me through my elementary school years and invested so many hours playing Mario Kart with me. At the same time, like most children, I had been thrilled to travel to a new place. In my eyes, this was a trip to the unknown world. A place that would make new friends, learn new games, new friends to make, but most of all, new opportunities to encounter. I was so busy thinking with the thought of sharing toy cars with the nearby children that I failed to see the true nature of immigration. This is not an easy choice to make for a family. One thought was always clear: we will travel together, be together, and stay together. I climbed mountains, crossed over swamps, walked miles and miles of areas that had been long forgotten by humanity, with one thought in mind: this is for the best. This journey was the most difficult journey I had ever faced in my entire life, but it was all for a greater future. Upon arriving at Linwood, I immediately got enrolled in Hilltop Elementary School, a school with a total of 2 Latino students. I was placed immediately into an English second language course with a wonderful teacher whose role was to assist the special needs student. As I navigated through a new school system, I accomplished several goals. I had learned English in just 2 years. I tested out the English second language program and was able to join my peers in regular courses. I shined as much as I could throughout my middle school years. I became an amazing essay writer, even with my language barrier. I was set and determined to be anything I desired. As high school began to unfold, I forgot the position in which I belong in the eyes of society. I was nothing more than an immigrant, a child with the American dream that will never be accomplished. I was not aware of the social barrier until it became clear. I encountered several individuals that will call me all of the insults in a dictionary regarding immigrant workers. I even encountered a lady that assured me that my place in society was to clean the lawns or restrooms of people such as herself. Therefore, in her eyes, my education was a waste of tax money. I began to believe that no matter how hard I tried to succeed, I could never reach it. One limitation turned to a dozen more. Post-secondary education was financially out of my reach. A minimum wage job could not help me pay for classes, or even books for that matter. I remember thinking to myself, this is it. That lady was right. On the verge of dropping out of Marin High School, I met one individual that inspired me to reach for the stars. Her name is Lonnie de la Cruz, but I became to know her as the invincible Miss de la Cruz. She has been an incredible math teacher, a mentor, a counselor, a mother, and a friend for the past 4 years of my life. She shared with me the similar experience she had to face as a Latina in university trying to accomplish her dream in mathematics. She was looked down upon for being a female in a math-oriented career. Professors would not believe of her true potential. Her story, as well as her guidance, made me realize one unquestionable truth. If I desire to succeed, I must face difficulties head-on. Thankfully, I found Year Up. Through challenges and difficulties, I moved around the environment with Year Up's amazing staff and my advisor, Stuart Childress. I will never forget her constant support and guidance. Through her leadership, I earned an internship at Russell Investments. I couldn't have asked for a better internship. With the amazing support from my colleagues, David Bonnet, Joseph Hernandez, Brian Jones, Brian Richmond, Lynette McNellis, and Yolanda Crutchfield, I learned and experienced an incredible amount of knowledge in both the desk side support group and wireless services. These individuals will always exceed expectations in guiding me through a successful pathway. I will forever be incredibly grateful to them for welcoming me with open arms and acceptance. It was at Russell that I rediscovered that society does not decide my individual success. The unknown is a wonderful phenomenon, unbiased and undefined. I can set my own rules and goals in life. The unknown will welcome me until the end to constantly improve my desire to exceed beyond my expected goals. Goals that begin to be redefined through this amazing program that has not just helped me, but every single individual you see on this stage today. We are a united community. We share the same desires and goals to be professionally successful and become role models to our families and anyone that would take a look at us and know that we overcame incredible challenges and difficulties. It is the beginning of new opportunities and dreams as young adults in the professional environment. We, as a community, will step into the world with our faces held high, confident that we have begun a new chapter in our lives that will define our character and aspirations as strong individuals in our own path to success. With everything I have experienced in our lives, a Year Up, in our internship, I can definitely speak on behalf of my colleagues and say we will be successful.